Pay 1, you're truly insane. Once every half month, you never miss a chance. This broken body of mine.
Husband, there's a saying, 1 day as husband and wife, 100 days of love. Even though you're weak, you can't skip your duties even once.
Who got married today?
Reporting, General. It's the Pay family.
Pay family. The second Miss Pay? Why isn't Pay 1 there to see her off?
The bride is Pay 1.
What did you say?
In the dream, after giving up our status, to become a simple married couple, Wu Yan and I both regretted it. So after waking up, we tacitly avoided every opportunity to meet. In the dream, when I was being mocked and laughed at, he happened to show up and rescue me. The ill-fated bond between Huo Yan and me began right then.
Pay 1. As a woman, having an affair with another man, you'll be drowned in the pond. And I absolutely forbid you two from being together.
A1. I won't be a general anymore. You won't be a lady anymore. Let's run away together. Find a paradise, and be together forever.
We were too young back then. We didn't know that leaving this comfortable life, what awaited us would only be endless suffering. Huo Yan's hand, which once held a sword, was covered in bloody blisters. My hand also broke out in a fine red rash.
A1. It's all because I'm useless. I couldn't give you a good life.
You can grow crops, my husband, I can embroider and earn money. We have hands and feet. As long as I'm with you, I don't feel wronged.
Have you heard? The second young master of the Huo family from Jinling has returned to the capital victorious. The emperor personally appointed him as General Anwu. What a glorious sight!
He must have thought. Originally, this campaign the Huo family was planning to send him. In the days that followed, Huo Yan's attitude toward me grew colder. He often spaced out alone.
That second young master Huo really became famous overnight from that battle. What a rise in officialdom. That's not all. Even the current princess has been betrothed to him. Truly unmatched glory.
The second young master of the Huo family returned victorious, and is about to marry the princess.
He listened, completely mesmerized. He even forgot his promise to me, to come back early today, and take me to see the doctor.
Madam Pei, you finally came. You can't shortchange me on the wine. We don't do credit here.
How could it be so expensive? Before, this would have been just the cost of one of my hairpins. But now, this is all we've saved for so long, every last bit.
Expensive? Madam Pei, you actually say that? If you think it's expensive, why come drink aged wine? This drunk was raving last night, saying that he's the elder brother of the second young master of the Huo family. Look at this poor wretch, trying to claim such a high connection. What a bastard.
You look down on me? Even you dare to look down on me? I am Huo Lin's elder brother. I am the eldest son of the Huo family. Who allowed you to speak to her in that tone? That's my woman. Apologize.
You're causing trouble. Help, help.
Huo Yan. Enough. Let's go home. Huo Yan. That's enough.
I was wrong. Spare me, good sir. I was wrong. I was wrong, okay? Please let me go. I won't dare again.
I am Huo Lin's elder brother.
You are Huo Lin. You are Huo Lin's elder brother?
Huo Yan. Let's go home.
Why? The one who should have made a name in battle is me. The one who should have a successful official career is me. Even the one who should marry the princess should have been me. Regret? I regret it. A 1.
You're awake, dinner's almost ready, just wait a bit longer, there's hangover soup on the table.
I was drunk yesterday. I didn't say anything, did I?
When you're drunk, you just sleep. What could you say?
A 1. Having you as my wife is really wonderful.
Looking at this mound of dirt, I suddenly thought of my father. He was just a mid-ranking official, famous in Jinling for doting on his wife. Everyone said he was devoted to her, with no concubines in the house. Only I knew, he kept a beautiful mistress outside. Every time he came back from her, he was extra nice to my mother.
A1. I've never regretted it.
Neither have I. That's not true. Hua Yan thought. He was the only one who regretted it.
Did you hear? The youngest Miss Pei got married. The procession was magnificent, with red silk for miles.
No kidding. I heard, just the most precious jade hair ornaments, there were 2 sets. Those were priceless masterpieces.
Those 2 sets. One was originally prepared for me by my mother. Even a scrap from that set would be enough for me and Huo Yan to live well for a while. At that moment, I regretted it too. Luckily, it's not too late. Huo Yan and I both had a dream, a flower viewing banquet in the dream. We woke up before our first meeting. This time, he didn't come.
Look, this minor official's daughter, does she belong here? She has no manners at all.
Exactly. That shabby look really stands out at this table.
Sister, what's wrong? You're not usually hot-tempered, but being treated like this, you wouldn't have taken it lying down. Sister, should we sneak a peek at the men's side? I heard it's lively over there. Let's go, let's go. Come with me.
No. Aishu. It's just a few words. Acting on impulse will only bring endless trouble. What's a little argument? I just want lots of money. And even more power. Like in the dream. I left home with Huoyan for that fleeting love, and suffered so much. Now I'm just a minor official's daughter. If I really got into a conflict with these noble ladies, they could just lift a finger, and I'd have a hard life ahead. Sister, look over there.
That one, could he be the legendary eldest son of the Huo family? Sister, young Master Huo is amazing.
You think you can compete with me? How dare you covet young Master Huo?
Exactly. Your father is just a minor official. There are countless like him in Jinling City. What are you showing off here for? You're so uncultured.
People should know their place. I think this Miss Pei has absolutely no self-awareness.
I didn't want to compete with you.
You. Who gave you permission to call me you?
Sister.
Miss Du, my younger sister was rude. I will discipline her. But today is the Prime Minister's wife's flower viewing banquet. How could you take it upon yourself to act on his behalf, to discipline someone else's guest?
Are you threatening me? Who do you think you are? Your father is just a minor official. And your mother is nothing but a lowly merchant's daughter. Even if the 2 of them came here in person to plead, they are not worthy to stand before the Du family.
What's going on here? Looks like another woman is causing trouble over young Master Huo.
Those young ladies who doesn't get starry-eyed at the sight of young Master Huo. But if I'm not mistaken, that should be the one from Minister Du's family. That young lady has a bad temper. Cross her and you'll regret it.
The one next to her, I know her. Her family background isn't high. She must be from the Pei family.
Hey, Juan.
Young Master Huo, she's suffering because of you. Aren't you going to mediate? Don't let the young ladies suffer unjustly.
A man going to the women's section is against propriety.
But in the dream, he personally rushed over, ignoring everyone's objections, stood in front of me to defend me. At this moment, I can finally confirm that Huo Yan also had the same dream as me, and after waking up, he also plans to end this ill-fated connection and start a new life. So, from now on, we go our separate ways and owe each other nothing. If Miss Du insists on thinking that way, then Pei Wan has nothing more to say. But my sister, you must not touch.
A worthless daughter of a merchant's daughter dares to act tough in front of me. Let's see if you dare talk back to me again.
I can't repeat the dream anymore. A1. I'm sorry.
Interesting things all happen at the same time?
The mistress is here. If Du Qian'er really makes a move, it'll be a public slap to the Chancellor's mansion. The Du family owes everything to the Chancellor. Minister Du is the Chancellor's protege. He would never dare offend this lady. Pei Wan greets Madam. Indeed, it's interesting. Miss Du and I hit it off instantly. We're just playing around.
I see. You must be Lord Pei's child.
Yes.
What a good child. All right, everyone disperse.
Huo, the eldest son of the Huo family, how could he fancy someone like that?
Whether he fancies someone or not is none of our business. It has nothing to do with us. We should just mind our own affairs.
I'll listen to sister.
A1. I didn't. Return to the mansion. A1. Don't blame me. I want to be different from the dream. I don't want you anymore. I want wealth and glory.
In the dream, we loved each other. To be together, we both gave up our status and became an ordinary couple.
Have you heard? Originally, the second young master Huo was the commander, but then the first young master Huo volunteered. So the second young master became vice commander following the first young master.
Sister, you should go see for yourself. All the girls in the city are seeing off General Huo. Ever since you came back from the flower party, you've locked yourself in your room embroidering and reading. Jinling is turning upside down. Aren't you suffocating in there?
I wonder which family's daughter is so fortunate to be so cherished by the eldest son of the Huo family.
Mother never imagined that girl would be her daughter. Our stations are too different. If it's true, it's not a blessing but a deadly curse. The Huo family would never marry a minor official's daughter as the lawful wife.
Madam, the Chancellor's wife has come in person.
I know this is an unexpected visit, but I'm here on someone's behalf, to propose a match for Miss Pei. That young man is my husband's prized student. He's perfect in every way. It's just that his health is a bit fragile. He was married a few years ago. But shortly after the wedding, his wife passed away. So now his family doesn't want him to be alone, and I thought of Miss Pei. At the flower viewing banquet that day, I took a particular liking to Miss Pei, so I decided to propose this match.
Everyone in Jinling knows that the eldest young Master Du has a reputation for bringing bad luck to his wives. His first wife died before the ceremony even finished. Now everyone says he doesn't have long to live. This marriage is supposedly to find him a new wife, but really it's just to counter the bad luck.
Thank you for your kindness, madam, but my daughter is still young, and she's the apple of my eye. I cherish her deeply. I want to keep her by my side for another year or two.
Keep her? Nonsense.
The Prime Minister's wife personally came to ask.
It's a kind gesture, and it's this girl's good fortune. If we can tie ourselves to the Prime Minister's household, my official position will surely rise.
Husband, A1. Both of you. Instead of arguing here, why not ask Miss Pei herself if she's willing?
Does his family have wealth?
They're immensely wealthy, enough for Miss Pei to live comfortably for many lifetimes.
Do they have power and influence?
In Jinling, every family has to show them respect.
Then I'm willing to marry.
Have you really thought it through? Don't you want to ask about anything else?
As long as there's money and power, it's fine. When is the wedding?
The 8th day of the 8th month. It's an auspicious day.
The 8th day of the 8th month. That is indeed a good day.
The ever-victorious general.
Someone is having a wedding today? Wait a little longer, A1. Wait a little longer. Let me build a career first. And I will give you the grandest wedding in the world. In the end, I couldn't keep that promise. I admit. I really regretted it later. After getting used to a life of luxury, going back to a simple, unsuccessful life, I regretted it every moment. If I could do it over again, I wouldn't make the same choice. So, when I opened my eyes again and saw him, my first thought was to run away. If we had never met and had nothing to do with each other, that would be the best ending. But why? That day at the flower viewing banquet. The moment I took Du Chiena's handkerchief and saw Pei Wan, did I feel so flustered and so guilty.
General, you've been distracted lately. Is it because of Miss Pei in the capital?
If you had a woman you admire, but her family is not prominent, and your elders fiercely oppose it, what would you do?
That's easy. You worry too much, General. Make her your concubine and marry a well-matched noble lady as your wife. Wouldn't that be the best of both worlds?
But she... How could she be a concubine?
Why not? You are now the undefeated general. A daughter of a minor official being your concubine in the general's mansion is a blessing he wouldn't have in 8 lifetimes. He'd be overjoyed. Would he dare to be ungrateful? With your talent and power? If he truly understands and is devoted to you, he'll naturally be magnanimous and accommodate you, and never make things difficult for you.
Be magnanimous and accommodate? That's right. I do love him after all. We faked our deaths and ran away, enduring so much hardship, all because his family wouldn't let him be the primary wife. Now, I give him the status of the general's favored concubine, and I won't mistreat him. He loves me so much, surely he won't care about these titles. Who is getting married today?
Reporting to the Grand General, it's the Pei family.
The Pei family? Is it the second Miss Pei getting married? Why isn't the eldest sister, Pei Wan, seeing her off?
You're mistaken, General. The bride getting married today is Pei Wan, the eldest Miss Pei.
General, your sword.
Chiener hasn't greeted you yet. From now on, we're family. Go on. Call her sister-in-law.
Sister-in-law. She's just a concubine's daughter from a minor official's family. How is she worthy of being called sister-in-law? I don't want to be her sister-in-law.
Look at this child. She's been spoiled and mischievous since childhood. I think seeing her big brother get married, she's afraid her brother won't favor her anymore. She's jealous.
On the very first day, she's showing me her authority. Even if I was stupid, I could see that.
I heard that young Master Du is still drinking at the tavern. He says it's unlucky for an invalid to marry. He absolutely refuses to come.
Du Ruolin, the eldest son of the Du family, was known as a child prodigy. He was raised by the old prime minister. He should have had a bright future.
The eldest young master fell into water and damaged his health. This pulse indicates a short life.
Since then, he became an outcast in the Du family. To save face, the Du family found him a marriage arrangement. The other party was also a dying girl.
A sickly man matched with a sickly girl, a perfect pair, die young together, how wonderful.
The bride died.
Du Ruolin became the laughingstock of Jinling. If not for the old prime minister and his wife still caring, this marriage would never have come to me.
Awan, what are you thinking? Although our family isn't rich or noble, we wouldn't sell our daughter for wealth. Why did you agree to this marriage? Your father's official post is not worth keeping. Mother has money. I won't let you suffer any grievance. Indeed.
My family is truly wealthy. But that's not because of my father, the official. It's because of my mother. Mother. I am the daughter of a merchant. Scholars, farmers, artisans, merchants are at the bottom. Even if the family is as rich as a country, those noble families who pride themselves on purity still look down on us. Back then, you married father, this minor official, wasn't it for stability? Since whoever I marry is the same, why not choose one I can reach, the family with the highest power and influence?
But that do eldest young master.
Whether a man is good or not, no one knows before getting along, but whether the family is rich or not, has power or not, is obvious at a glance. Although Master Du is ill, the Du family doesn't value him, but the old Prime Minister and his wife protect him dearly.
Child, just rest assured. If you suffer grievances after marriage, just come to me. I will stand by your side.
Given my background, this is the best marriage I could have access to. Moreover, father has already agreed, hasn't he?
Over the years, he has been keeping a mistress outside, hiding it from me, and having children. As long as it doesn't come to my attention, I can pretend not to know. But I never expected, husband and wife share deep affection, that he would, for his own career, personally sell off his own daughter. That mistress has been with him for so many years, even given birth to a son. He wants me to divorce. To make room for the three of them. They wish. As long as I live, those two will never step foot into the Pei family's door.
Mother, who thought she knew how to control her husband, couldn't fathom her husband's heart. In my dream, I changed my way of living, and left with Huo Yan. I left with Huo Yan Yuan but still wasn't happy. So why should I care this time around? Whether the eldest son of the Du family is good or not, what kind of people the Dus are, I couldn't care less. As long as being the Duchess of Du keeps me well fed and clothed, and no one can push me around anymore, that's the real tangible benefit I can hold on to. So, Mother, I'm marrying willingly.
The groom is unwell, so we're having a stand-in for the ceremony.
My sister-in-law gives me the cold shoulder. My mother and father-in-law throw their weight around, and even the stand-in for the wedding. They think I'll be embarrassed and humiliated. They think I'll be embarrassed. But compared to the endless plowing in my dreams, the endless silkworm raising, the endless handkerchief embroidery, and the endless waiting on Huo Yan, it's nothing. Sure, romance and love, go plow a couple acres and you'll snap out of it.
That girl Chinner, we've spoiled her rotten since she was little. You, as her sister-in-law, surely won't mind.
Chienna didn't mean it. Besides, I have a younger sister myself. Now, seeing Chienna is so much like my own sister, I find her quite endearing. Liar. My little sister is the most obedient and sensible. When I married off, she cried her eyes out.
This new bride of the Shangshu mansion
Is really sensible and knows her place.
But the second miss throwing a tantrum in public is a bit too arrogant.
In that case, let's proceed with the ceremony. Ruolin is frail. Since our daughter-in-law is so understanding, having a stand-in for the bowing, surely she won't mind.
Of course I don't mind. I'm marrying the position of Duchess of Du, not his son.
First bow to heaven and earth. Second bow to parents.
The eldest son of the Shangshu mansion can't even get out of bed for the wedding. They actually used a stand-in. How disgraceful.
Husband and wife bow to each of.
Wait.
That voice, she knew it too well.
Wait.
General Huo.
Huo's second son returns victorious. The eldest son, Huo, has been named the ever-victorious general. He just returned to the capital today, hasn't even been home yet. How did he end up here? Could it be that the Du family had already invited him?
General Huo, you've returned victorious. What an honor. These servants, they didn't even announce you. Please, take a seat of honor. Join us for a drink, to celebrate my eldest son's wedding.
I'm not here for the wedding.
This is completely unexpected. We already went our separate ways at the flower viewing banquet. Why would he, in front of everyone, barge into my wedding? If this gets out, how am I supposed to face the Du family?
General Huo, you're looking for my sister Chiena, right? However, right now, I am about to perform the wedding ceremony with my new bride. Why don't you wait for a servant to announce you and have my sister come out? For now, General, please sit and have a drink.
That's right. Our two families have long been betrothed. General Huo, bursting in here in your general's uniform, you must be impatient to see Miss Du.
I'm not here to.
Husband.
Ruolin, why aren't you resting in your room? What are you doing here? Weren't you too sick to even get out of bed?
Today is my wedding day, the day of the ceremony. Husband and wife are one. Since we are bound by marriage, even if I have only one breath left, I should complete this ceremony with my bride. My sister is here.
General, you've returned victorious to the capital. Why did you come straight to my home?
Damn it. I just earned merit in battle. I should be on the fast track to success. I was supposed to marry the minister's daughter. That would be a perfect match. If I act on impulse today and crash the wedding, my reputation, my future, everything will be ruined. If I make a scene now and the wedding falls through, father will be utterly disappointed in me. The censors will impeach me for breaking the law. Then I'll go back to being that good-for-nothing waste, forever living in my younger brother's shadow. For just one pay one, to give up this bright future, is it worth it? I came to find Miss Du. The road back to the capital is long. I left in such a hurry that I forgot to bring a wedding gift. I'm really sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Du. I was rude today. It's not worth it for the future.
Bow to each other as husband and wife.
The grand wedding I promised him back then is now being fulfilled by another man.
Into the bridal chamber.
So, the rumors are true. The eldest son of the Du family really is a chronic invalid. That sickly look is no exaggeration at all.
I don't care about what happened in the hall today, and I won't dwell on it later. Anyway, your marriage to me probably wasn't voluntary. You miscalculated. With my sickly body, I don't want to give, and can't give you the wealth you seek. On the contrary, I'm already not well liked in this family. Since you married in, your days will be the same. From now on, if you can stay put and behave in the East Courtyard, I can at least ensure you a worry-free life. But if you dare to expect more, or try to climb the social ladder, don't blame me if you reap what you sow. That's it. When I die someday, I'll leave you a letter of divorce and a sum of silver. You don't have to remain a widow for me. Just take the money and leave. But for now, don't bother me.
Husband, where are you going?
To the study.
He didn't even want to sleep with me. But how could he leave? On our wedding night, if the groom runs away, tomorrow, I'll be the laughingstock of all Jinling. It threatens my position. I won't allow it.
Pay 1, what are you doing?
What else? The wedding night. I've already been carried in the sedan chair. We've bowed to each other. How can you say I married you unwillingly?
A sickly man like me, about to die, who would willingly marry into a living widowhood.
I would. Such a good thing. I'm more than happy with it now. Husband, let's consummate our marriage.
Young master, the young mistress should get up and wash up.
Oh my, young master, pay one, you beast. You did this to me. I'll fight you to the death. Despicable act. A disgrace to decency. Not the way of a gentleman. Pay one, you.
Ridiculous. I am a woman, not a scoundrel, and certainly not a gentleman. On the wedding night, with my own husband in our bridal chamber, what's wrong with that? It's only natural.
Get out.
You actually?
Get out.
Since Master Du nearly drowned and fell gravely ill, he fell from being a golden child into the mud, his temper changed completely. He often hides in the courtyard, refusing to come out. He hates seeing outsiders the most. Even trivial matters like washing up, he insists on doing all by himself. In this mansion, if a servant barges in by mistake, he'll surely scold them until they turn red. Granted, he's already a forsaken son unloved by his parents, but as long as the old Chancellor is still around, no matter how much Minister Du and his wife dislike him, they have to tolerate and appease him.
I don't need your hypocritical charity. Get away. Pay one. You keep saying you married me willingly. But seeing me like this, a useless cripple. Don't you think your own lies are laughable?
How can you be useless? I think last night was pretty good, wasn't it?
You woman. Utterly reckless and brazen. How dare you force me to do that thing? I will never forgive you for the rest of my life.
If that's the case, then the days you won't forgive me from now on are probably still many. I don't want my future days to be as bland as plain water, tasteless and boring.
You're utterly shameless.
How strange. We've already consummated the marriage, what is there to be ashamed of? Last night, I've seen every part of you. Du Ruolin is very stubborn. He always thinks he won't live much longer, so toward everything in this world, he holds a kind of couldn't care less attitude. And that's exactly what his parents think too.
Ruolin is frail. Since you married into the Du family, you need to take good care of him, do your best to look after him. Understand?
Father, you worry too much. I'm sick, not crippled. There's nothing to take care of.
Don't just focus on that. If she can't bear the first grandson after entering the door, it will only bring ridicule.
And shame to the Du family. Whether we can have a child is my fate. It's not a woman's fault. Mother, that sounds nice, but if I actually had a son before Ruoting, the first grandson, would you still be smiling?
Brother, what do you mean? Brother, how can you talk to mom and dad like that, and you can't even control your own husband, letting him talk back to his elders? What good are you?
Du Qian'er, is this how you talk to your elder brother and his wife? Is that proper? A woman, showing no respect for her elders, yelling in the main hall. I'd say you're the one who's useless.
Du Ruolin. Just because you're sick, doesn't mean the whole family has to give in to you. Today you talked back to mom and dad, and made little sister cry. I have to teach you a lesson for the family.
Who do you think you are? You're not worthy to point fingers at me.
Du Ruolin. How can you talk to your brother like that? You'd better face reality. From now on, the Du family will eventually rely on your brother
to support it. In her heart, Du Ruolin is a dead man walking. Everything in the Du family will naturally go to Du Ruoting.
Not only you, but also this new wife you brought in. If something happens to you in the future, she'll have to rely on your brother, the head of the house, to take care of his widowed sister-in-law.
I don't want that. The Du family will all be mine. Why should I support a sickly man and an unlucky widow?
No wonder Du Ruolin is so harsh with them. Completely different from last night with me, when he was so easygoing. In a family like this, if you don't grow thorns, you'll be devoured alive. Brother-in-law, what kind of talk is that? My husband is a bit frail, but not to the point where, as you said, he's about to kick the bucket. As his younger brother, to curse your own elder brother like that in public, if word gets out, when you seek an official career in the future, you'll surely suffer greatly. After all, the court values filial piety and brotherly love above all.
You, a merchant's daughter, don't you lecture me.
Sister-in-law is also about to marry. If people find out that you not only defy your elder brother, but also disrespect your elder sister-in-law, once that reputation spreads, that good marriage might give them second thoughts. Don't you think so?
You're talking nonsense. Brother Huo would never abandon me over something like that.
Ridiculous. Whether Huyen will abandon you or not has nothing to do with me. My husband was a bit rude just now, that's true, but he's been ill in bed for a long time, so he's bound to be depressed. He didn't mean to defy you both. On his behalf, your new daughter-in-law apologizes to father and mother. But speaking of that, our dynasty has always followed the rule of primogeniture. That's an ironclad rule. If the eldest son dies, it passes to the eldest grandson. If neither exists, then it falls to the second son to bear the family's heavy burden. Forgive me for speaking bluntly, but mother's words about taking care of the widowed sister-in-law are really quite improper. If the censors hear of it, they could charge the Du family with ignoring the law and coveting the brother's estate. Such words must never be spoken again. Don't you agree, father?
You ungrateful wretch. How dare you threaten?
Enough. Peiwan is right. Though we're in our own home, you should know that walls have ears. From now on, all of you must watch your words and actions. Especially you two. If you ever speak so recklessly again, without any decorum, I'll have to enforce the family discipline and confine you to your courtyards. Without my permission, you're not to take a single step out. As for you two, suit yourselves.
As the head of the family, and in a high position, what I can't stand most is being controlled, threatened. My eldest son Du Ruolin is unfilial. I can tolerate his backtalk and arguments. But this newfound confidence of mine is also being unfilial. In his eyes, that's a major threat. In his eyes, if I don't obey, I'm ungrateful. But what does that have to do with me? Trying so hard to make them like me, I get neither money nor power. Making them satisfied, besides bringing endless frustration, gives me nothing. Then I simply won't endure it anymore. I haven't forgotten the real reason I married into the Du family.
Back at the flower viewing banquet, I took a liking to this child at first sight. Now it turns out she's truly a good child. She looks so pleasing to the eye. Yueling, since your eldest son got married and his new wife has entered the family, you should have taught him long ago how to manage all the trivial matters of the inner residence. Otherwise, as a young newcomer, he'll be all flustered.
Before a young lady from a good family marries, she has already learned how to manage household affairs. The Chancellor's wife saying this is clearly warning my mother-in-law not to be partial.
Yes, I have been negligent. From now on, I will definitely teach Wan well to manage the household.
To be honest, the reason the old Chancellor takes such good care of the Du family is by no means because of Minister Du, his former student. It's all because of Du Ruolin. This child was raised by the old couple with their own hands. Their own flesh and blood far away in the southwest are not by their side. In their hearts, Du Ruolin is already like a grandson to them.
Ruolin, even if the imperial physician predicted he would have a short life, he is still your own flesh and blood. How can you be so short-sighted? Favoring your younger son to this extent and treating him so poorly. Madam, you are really wronging Yueling. This child's food, clothing, and daily necessities are exactly the same as Ruoding's. As parents, have we ever neglected him in the slightest? When I gave birth to him, I suffered so much. I had hoped he would be a great talent, able to uphold the Du family name. Who would have thought he'd end up this sickly wreck?
Please calm down, madam. The eldest son at least has the Chancellor's appreciation for his talent, holding him up.
Appreciation for talent is all he's good for now. Look at him, half dead, wallowing in self-pity like a coward. It disgusts me just to look at him. You call this favoritism? How ridiculous. The eldest son is already useless. Am I not allowed to properly raise the second son? Unless you want me to be stuck with a dead man who didn't live long for the rest of my life? So, the authority over household finances should be handed over to the new daughter-in-law, Pei. Yueling. You can take it easy too, can't you? You're right, madam. It's time to let the young ones gain some experience. Nanny, go fetch the accounting room key and the ledger.
Yes, this old servant will go now.
Pei One will not disappoint your trust, madam. I will manage the Du family's inner quarters with utmost order and efficiency. It's also a small shield for Du Ruolin. But no matter the reason, I've gotten the authority to manage the household.
You went through all the trouble to marry into the Du family and live like a widow. I thought you were after something else. Now I see you've got it all figured out. I was overthinking. It's power and wealth that you truly want.
What are you saying? A1 is merely entrusted by the Chancellor's wife to help with the household. I don't understand any deeper meaning. Now that I hold the reins of the household, those who originally looked down on me for being a merchant's daughter will have to greet me respectfully as First Madam.
First Madam, this is from the Madam's courtyard, the extra expenses for this month. Please approve it.
The procurement price is 30% higher than market rate, and the silk dimensions don't match either. Nanny, go back and tell my mother-in-law that I won't approve this account.
How dare you make things difficult for the madam?
My mother is the daughter of a wealthy merchant. I've been reading accounts since I was 3, trying to pull a fast one right under my nose, swapping the real for the fake. Nanny, do you think I, Pei One, have never seen money?
Sister-in-law, I need some money. I'm going to the polo field today. And I'm booking the whole Jufu restaurant tonight. So first, give me 200 taels.
Brother-in-law, 200 taels is not a small amount. You need a proper reason.
A reason? I am the second young master of the Du family. My mother said all the money in this household will be mine in the future. I can spend it however I want. You've only been here a few days. And you dare to control me?
He actually sees everything clearly. Du Ruoting's extravagance, mother-in-law's scheming, he sees it like a mirror. He's just tired of this devouring mansion, too lazy to expose it.
Now, the title of First Lady is convenient, and the silver flows easily. So you should enjoy it while you can. In 3 or 5 years, you won't have this taste anymore.
Husband, what do you mean by that? Why 3 or 5 years later?
Because if I die of illness in 3 or 5 years, and you have no children, my dear mother will surely not wait a moment to take back the household management rights, and the family fortune all to her beloved youngest son. Maybe even less than 3 or 5 years.
Go and call the doctor from Huichun Hall in the East City again, and also the one from Jishi Hall. Any famous doctor, invite them all.
Yes.
The medicine is bitter. I won't drink it.
Husband, if you won't drink, I will feed you like I did that night.
He thinks that I would be touched by all this care and be moved. Does he finally know to be cautious with me, restraining from the wedding night that forceful attitude?
I have indeed been nicer to him. I invited wave after wave of famous doctors, but his illness is a chronic old disease. Even the imperial doctor can't cure it. He just drank several more bowls of bitter medicine for nothing. But other than that, there is nothing, no extra feelings, not even a bit.
Ruoding, the spring imperial exams are next month. How can you still be in the mood to go out drinking? Aren't you preparing for the imperial exams?
With my talent, in Jinling City, what exam can I not pass? What I, do Ruoting, want, I have never failed to get. Even if I really can't pass, I still have my father, don't I? I, do Ruoting, am destined to be rich and noble in this life. Not to mention in the future and from now on.
The entire Du family, all hundreds of them, they're all mine.
He's really had a smooth life, hasn't he? With the support of the Huo family, and marrying into the minister's family, it's like adding wings to a tiger. Miss Du, are you really dead set on marrying Huo Yan?
Why wouldn't I marry him? Pei Wan, stop pretending. You're just jealous that I'm marrying better than you. Bitter, aren't you? Don't think I don't know. That little sister of yours, Pei Shu, she's been eyeing Master Huo all day. She wants to steal my husband. As the older sister, behind the scenes, you're probably helping her scheme. I'm warning you, don't try to mess with me. If my mother finds out that you're playing tricks with the marriage, you'll be in big trouble. And my dowry, you better keep an eye on it. If you dare to skimp even a cent less, I'll make your life miserable. Pei Wan, listen carefully. This dowry of mine, you, who manages the accounts, don't be stingy. If one pearl goes missing, I'll never let you off.
You'll get every cent that's due.
Pei Wan, you're truly insane. Once every half month, you never miss a chance. This broken body of mine.
Husband, there's a saying, 1 day as husband and wife, 100 days of love. Even though you're weak, you can't skip your duties even once. Someone, fetch a doctor, bring all the famous doctors in the capital, hurry.
Yes, ma'am.
Pei Wan. Forget it. Just forget it all. It's still what I said before. After I die. The first shelf in the study, the small box on the shelf, there's a letter of divorce inside. And also, enough silver to secure your whole life. Don't remain chaste for me. Marry again if you want. And don't fight with my mother. Without me in this household, you'll be all alone. You're an outsider. You can't beat him. So, take the silver and leave.
They say, when a person is about to die, their words are kind. Du Ruolin and I, this ill-fated couple, at the end, actually have to say these bitter words. Du Ruolin, I won't let you die. I don't want you to die. Do you hear me? I don't want you to die. At least not now. A cold-hearted and cold-blooded person like me. If you die, I haven't even established myself in the Du family, I'll lose. I'll lose everything.
Good child. You did your best. Ruolin, this child, has a hard fate.
Sister, you must take care of yourself.
Awan, don't be too hard on yourself. Your younger sister has already been betrothed to a good family. In a few days, we'll choose a lucky day, and she'll get married. You see, I'm quite content now. Your father is still in decent health. Everything is fine at home. Awan. If it really comes to that, listen to me and come home.
Mom, tell me honestly, is everything really fine at home?
Silly girl, what are you thinking? With me at home, what could go wrong?
If you say yes, I'll help you fake your death and escape. Fake death to live again. The trap of my past life, I won't fall for it a second time.
Madam, the master and mistress request your presence in the main hall. Please, come.
The peace I've struggled to maintain for half a year has finally come to an end.
You still dare to stand there stiffly? You've caused a huge disaster. Kneel down now.
Yes, it's all his fault. If he hadn't indulged me, would I have ended up like this? Mother should have made him kneel until he died.
I wonder what I, your daughter-in-law, have done wrong to make my father-in-law and mother-in-law so angry.
You have the nerve to ask? After everything, why are you still playing dumb with me?
Madam Pei, let me ask you, since you're in charge of the family accounts, when Ruoting came to you for silver recently, did you give him the full amount?
The silver my brother-in-law asked for, I naturally gave him every penny.
Then do you know what he used that silver for? What kind of business was he up to?
My brother-in-law's private affairs, as his sister-in-law.
How dare I pry even a little? If it were the usual monthly allowance, you not asking would be one thing, but you, time and again, gave him 10,000 taels of silver. This expenditure of 10,000 taels you didn't even ask about it?
A sister-in-law is like a mother. Some mother you turned out to be. I don't know what tricks you used to charm the Prime Minister's wife into getting her to meddle in the Du family's affairs, and even ask for the management rights for you. Back then, out of respect for the Prime Minister's wife, I truly believed you could run the household. I handed over the authority to avoid suspicion, to avoid being accused of favoring the youngest son. I haven't even touched the accounts in 6 months, but I never expected you to be so incompetent. It's bad enough that you've mismanaged the household, but you even let Ruoting get addicted. 10,000 taels of silver. How can the Du family tolerate a scourge like you from now on?
Mother, I told you. A merchant's daughter reeking of money apart from dirty tricks, what else does she know? You insisted on giving her power. Now look what happened. A huge disaster. Sister-in-law, my eldest brother is on his deathbed anyway. Everyone in the Du family knows that from now on, our younger brother carries the load alone. No matter how vicious your heart, you shouldn't sabotage our younger brother's future by tripping him up. If you ruin his prospects, can you afford to pay for that?
Unfilial son.
Father, how can you blame me for this? It's clear he had ill intentions. Every time I went to withdraw silver, he didn't even ask a single question. Whatever I asked for, he gave. I've heard from people outside. This tactic is called spoiling to ruin. He deliberately let me run wild so that I completely destroy myself. This is all from the big households, a vicious scheme for family inheritance. Mom, Dad, open your eyes and see. He's jealous of our Du family's wealth, so he deliberately led me astray. He wants to completely destroy me.
Makes sense. After all, growing up in such a family background, the whole family really doesn't know how to behave. Pei Wan, you probably don't know yet, just yesterday, your father, that minor official, his longtime mistress outside, has already brought the child, and showed up at the Pei family's door. That mistress brought a child nearly 8 years old, and is making a huge scene at the Pei mansion.
What do you mean by that, mother-in-law?
Still haven't figured it out? Your mother, in Jinling City, is known for her jealousy. She can't tolerate anyone. Who knew your father privately had a whole other world? With that scene yesterday, now the gossip in all of Jinling could drown your Pei family. I'm even starting to wonder, if Ruolin's still in a coma, did you secretly poison him? Who knows if you're resentful that you married a living corpse, so you wanted him to make way sooner?
I, Pei Wan, have been in this house for 6 months. And I've faithfully served my husband. I've never had a shred of resentment, nor have I ever harmed him in any way.
If Ruolin doesn't wake up, who can testify for you? You heartless, venomous woman, our Du family can no longer keep you. Here's your divorce letter. Go back where you came from.
The Du family is a scholarly family for generations, upholding the law above all. I'd like to ask everyone, my husband is still in a coma in the East Wing. This divorce letter. How could he have signed it in his dream? And who wrote it on his behalf?
What's so hard about that? Naturally, I, as his younger brother, wrote it for him. Keeping a woman like you, a merchant's daughter, in the Du family, is a curse. It's written clearly in black and white. Now get out, take your dirty money, and leave the Du family.
Sister-in-law, stop holding on. My brother is just thinking of the Du family's reputation.
On my behalf? Since you like speaking for me so much, why don't you just die for me instead?
Big brother, you're not.
Ruolin, how are you up? Quick, help the young master sit down.
What? Seeing me walk out alive, every one of you, aren't you all disappointed?
Of course not. My son, I did it all for you.
For me? Before I even kicked the bucket, you tried to drive away my wife. That's also for me? Sorry I'm late. You've suffered.
Pei.
A1.
It's nothing. As long as my husband is okay. A1 doesn't feel wronged at all. Just now, each elder's words were sharp, all pointing out Pei Wan's faults. Since my father-in-law and mother-in-law are certain that I failed to manage the household, and even said I intentionally spoiled my brother-in-law. These accusations, Pei Wan admits to them. Let me ask you, mother-in-law, every time my brother-in-law came to draw silver, Pei Wan tried to dissuade him, saying the amount was too large, and couldn't be easily withdrawn. But my brother-in-law kept causing a ruckus in the back courtyard, and even declared that you, madam, had privately approved it. Is that true?
Of course it's false. That brat has lost his head outside. How can his words?
If that's the case, then when I repeatedly sent servants to Rongsho Hall to ask you to verify the truth, why did you always claim to be unwell, and even refuse to see me?
That's because I had already handed over the household management, and trusted you fully. If I had to be involved in everything, word would get out, and people would gossip about me, saying I can't let go of power, and favor my younger son.
If that's the case, then what about me? Am I dead? Since you thought drawing silver was improper, why didn't you come ask me, the head of the household?
I did.
How dare you slander me in front of everyone? When did you ask? When did I ever see your request?
Please calm down, father-in-law. Since I entered this family, I've kept records of my husband's health, his diet and medicine, month after month. I gave them to you for review. And as for the large sums your younger son withdrew, I didn't want to alarm you, so I tucked them into those reports, submitted together. After you looked at them, you never responded. You didn't even reject them. I assumed you'd approved Ruoting's expenses. Or is it that those reports you received every day, you never even glanced at them?
Nonsense. I've been busy with official affairs. Of course I looked at them.
Since you say you read them, then why until Ruoting lost 10,000 taels, did you fly into a rage?
I've been swamped with government work. When reviewing those records, I might have overlooked a few entries.
Overlook them, huh? If it happened once or twice, fine, but Ruoting withdrew money over a dozen times. Every time, I recorded it clearly in the reports, and you claim you missed it every single time.
There's no more doubt. Everything is clear now. Father, mother, since you favor your younger son so much, and take advantage of my illness to bully my wife together, then today, pass on my order. Now, go invite the elders of the clan. Let them see for themselves how the Du family is managed. Today, in front of the whole clan, remove me, Du Ruolin, from the family tree. From now on, sever all ties. Let me fend for myself.
Outrageous. Ungrateful son. How dare you threaten me? Family scandals must not be aired. You're deliberately trying to disgrace me.
Then, father and mother, for the sake of grabbing the family fortune for your younger son,
You
conspired to bully the eldest son, and drove your daughter-in-law to death. Isn't that disgraceful?
What's all the fuss about? Who told her to marry a useless invalid like you? You can't even protect your own wife.
Miss, master-in-law, quick, please come home right away. Master, something terrible has happened.
My son is a child of the Pei family. Madam Pei, you've held the position of the legal wife for so many years. Shouldn't you give me and my son a way to survive?
Where does this madwoman come from, making false accusations? Guards. Throw her out with clubs.
That is my own flesh and blood. Today you humiliate them like this. How can I show my face? I must take her as a concubine. Let my son be recognized by the clan. Otherwise, I will divorce my wife.
Divorce me? Go ahead, master, you can try. Report to the authorities. Take it to the emperor. You want me to vacate my position for them? Dream on.
You're making trouble.
Help!
Yan, forget it. Let's go home. Yan, enough.
I was wrong. Spare me, good sir. I was wrong. Fine, I was wrong, okay? Please, let me go. I'll never do it again.
I am Huo Lin's elder brother.
You are Huo Lin? You are Huo Lin's elder brother?
Yan, let's go home.
Why? The one who should have become famous in battle is me. The one who should have had a smooth official career is also me. Even the one who should have married the princess should have been me. Regret? I regret it.
Master.
That child. Whose child is that, really?
Bad news, the master has had a stroke. Quick, call a doctor. He's not going to make it. Let's go now. If the Pei family reports to the authorities, none of us will survive.
Let's go. The silver we've saved over the years is enough for us to get far away.
I only wanted to cut him to the heart. Make him see the child he's loved for 8 years, whose child it really is. I didn't expect him to be so easily provoked. Oh well, better off paralyzed. For the rest of his life, he won't be able to say those disgusting things anymore. It saves me the annoyance of seeing it. A1. This is what happens to a faithless husband.
I planned everything. I predicted it exactly. That Du Ruolin would awaken today after his rest. I also predicted that my mother-in-law would use the disturbance to collude and cheat me of my power. But she didn't know I was actually luring her into a trap, making her truly lose all 10,000 taels.
R1. I want to participate in this year's spring gala. Du Ruoting was right with those words. I'm a sickly person. Can't protect you. I originally thought that if I quietly waste away, they would be satisfied and spare your life. But I didn't expect before I even died to give you a letter of divorce and let you leave in peace. They were already eager to harm you, to trample you into the mud. He was right. It's because I'm incompetent, because this broken body of mine can't protect you. That's why they dared, in front of the whole household, to throw you out like trash. I wanted to wait for death quietly, but they wouldn't even leave a single path for survival for you.
You see, he's so easy to fool. He actually believes that without him, I would suffer endlessly, be bullied by anyone. Since my husband says so, then you must live a long life. And never leave me alone.
Good. Excellent. I knew you, child, wouldn't give up like this. I will now teach you everything I know. I will help you regain your former prodigy glory.
Madam, don't we need to keep an eye on the main branch anymore?
What's there to watch? Ruoding will also enter the Imperial Examination Hall next month. The whole family's future rests on her alone.
Don't worry, mother-in-law. Chiena's wedding as the eldest sister-in-law. I will personally arrange it. I will not let outsiders laugh at the Du family. He naturally wouldn't dare at this time to make things difficult for me. If I, during my daughter's wedding feast, so much as lift a finger, it would ruin his lifelong reputation. I also don't have time to play power games with him in the back courtyard.
First madam, second Miss Du, they're urging us to pick the headpieces for the dowry. Mother-in-law asks you to come and decide.
That wedding can be handled casually. What's the hurry? This medicine for Du Ruolin, if the heat is off by even a bit, the potency will be lost. I don't need to care about Du Chiena's marriage. But this medicine must not be entrusted to others. If Du Ruolin falls, half of my world collapses. Furthermore, I have more important things to do.
A 1. Look, this marriage is set for next month. Is that acceptable?
Mother's choice is naturally the best. I have no objections. Little sister is finally marrying the family from her dream. Their status may not be high, but they can live a stable life. Mother went to great lengths to pick this. In the dream, he lived very well. The couple loved each other. Sisters-in-law got along.
Sister, this headdress. Mother originally gave one set to each of us, yours. Why is it also added to my dowry?
This is for obedient children. Sister used to be disobedient. So sister doesn't deserve it. I was too young back then. I always thought love could conquer all. As long as I was with the one I loved, I would give up everything, all the status and dowry. But I forgot, the most unreliable thing in the world is the human heart. An ordinary change turns my beloved cold, and he says a person's heart is fickle. Since I chose that path, it's only right to bear the bitter fruit of those 3 years. General Huo, stopping my carriage, what is the meaning of this?
A 1. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
General Huo, this place is only a few miles from the Du residence. You are about to marry Du Chiena, stopping your elder sister-in-law now. What decorum is that?
A 1. Don't call me brother-in-law. I've had enough. I really can't take it anymore. In this life, I didn't choose you. I fought desperately to earn military merits, but why am I still overshadowed by that brother of mine? Why did the emperor still give the princess to him? Why, after all my efforts, am I left with second best, marrying that brainless Du Chiena?
You stopped me just to whine about your misfortune.
I thought I could marry the princess and seize immense power. Then, I would bring you into my household. Even if just as a concubine, I would never mistreat you.
So after his dream experience, no, it's not to make up for what he owed me in the dream. He was scheming to let me continue as an unnamed plaything. Did he really think that I, Pei Wan, could fall into the same pit, blind twice? Huo Yan, someone like you are arrogant to the bone, and proud to the extreme. You always think that in your past life you didn't achieve fame because I held you back. But you forgot there's always someone better, there's always a higher mountain. I'm incredibly grateful now that heaven gave me a second chance. It made me see your true colors. Otherwise, me and that child would have just followed a selfish and hypocritical person like you. In that remote, poor village, we would have suffered our whole lives.
A child? What child? A1, explain yourself clearly.
Who else could it be? That day you got drunk, the one you personally got rid of. That child was only 2 months along. That very night you got dead drunk celebrating Huo Lin's promotion. I buried him myself in the yard. Huo Yan thinks he's unrecognized talent. He used to think I was a burden. But in this life, he discovers Du Chiena isn't what he truly wanted, a gentle, virtuous wife.
Great news! Du Ruolin, the eldest son of the Du family, has achieved first place in the imperial exams.
How is that possible? How could he have passed? What about Ruoting?
Big. Deal me a big one. I'm becoming an official next month. You think I care about this little money? Dad.
You ungrateful son. Your elder brother achieved top scholar, and you're squandering money in a gambling den.
Even you're partial to do Ruolin now, aren't you? You see I didn't pass, so you changed your tune. Dad is now favoring him, and you want to favor him too. Look down on me, do you? If you beat me to death, you'll have no heir. So what if Du Ruolin passed? With his crippled body, he'll be dead in a few years. Once he's dead, all the Du family's wealth and power will belong to me, Du Ruoting, alone. General Ha. You're here too. What? The undefeated general also has to make way for a favored younger brother?
Aren't you the same, watching that sickly ghost climb over you?
They look down on us. Then let's join forces and do something big, show them.
Master Du, your son and General Huo have set up an illegal gambling house, and even dared to embezzle public funds to cover the losses. His Majesty is furious.
Father-in-law has long lost the Emperor's favor. The old Chancellor is now focused on supporting Du Ruolin. Why would he care about him? Married for 4 years. Du Ruolin is still sickly. Yet under my careful nursing, he stubbornly refuses to die as they wished. Instead, he's become a favorite of the Emperor.
Ruolin, you are the Emperor's favorite. Please save your brother. If he gets exiled, the Du family is truly finished.
Brother, sister-in-law. The Huo family is also finished. Please, say something.
You've all arrived just in time. Saves me from having to notify the clan. My loving mother and my younger sister have caused quite a lot of trouble over the years, bringing unrest to our household. They wish to voluntarily go to the Buddhist temple outside the capital for repentance, to pray for the Du family.
What nonsense are you talking? When did I ever say I wanted to become a nun? I came today to beg you to save Huo Yan.
Is it Pei Wan who has been sowing discord between us?
These are the large bribes that you, my mother, have accepted privately under father's name over the years. And these are the numerous scandals that my sister and General Huo have stirred up. They nearly beat that innocent courtesan to death in secret. The victim has filed a lawsuit, and now, my younger brother and brother-in-law have been exiled 3,000 li by imperial decree. These dirty, rotten deeds won't stay hidden for long. All the elders believe that my mother and sister voluntarily going to the Buddhist temple for purification is the way to preserve the Du family's century-old reputation. Are they truly repentant?
Yes. Of course, they are sincerely repentant.
Ruolin is right. People who corrupt the family like this should, in my opinion, be confined to the temple for life, and that's not even enough.
Since you have this self-awareness, that's good. Guards, quickly escort them to the temple outside the capital, and not a moment's delay.
If we don't send them away now, are we waiting for all these incidents to come to light?
Du Ruolin, you unfilial son. How dare you treat your own mother like this? Don't forget, you are flesh of my flesh. Where is your father? How dare you dispose of me behind his back?
Big brother, I was wrong. I really know I was wrong. Sister-in-law, please say something for me.
Father is currently in a private audience with His Majesty, and I suspect he can barely save himself, let alone take care of mother. In the end, the reason His Majesty has turned against father is still because of you, mother. All these years, using father's name, you've accepted countless bribes in the inner quarters. And as for what you call the grace of giving me life, I still don't understand. Why are you always partial to my younger brother? When I was 10, it was she who, by the lake, with her own hands, pushed me into the icy lake. But mother, the first thing you said when you rushed over was to make me, for my brother's future, not say a word to anyone. All these years, my brother did whatever he wanted outside, while I lay gravely ill in bed, unable to live or die. You never once stepped into the east courtyard, not even to see me. Forget it. Back then, I agreed to your request, and kept silent for 10 years, about Du Ruoting pushing me into the lake. This broken body has tortured me for 10 years. Today, I'll use it as a wager. What are you waiting for? Drag her out.
Let me go. Let me go.
Du Ruolin, Pei 1. You two ungrateful wretches. You've done every evil deed. You'll die a horrible death.
A 1. Tell me. Did I do wrong? Am I really an unfilial son?
Ruolin.
Enough, A1. All these years, I've been holding on with one breath. Finally, before I go, I've made sure your future is all taken care of. A1, don't cry. In this life, I've failed you.
Don't talk nonsense. I won't let you die. Du Ruolin. Do you hear me? I am the mistress of the Du family. The whole Du family is mine. I won't cry. I just want to cry. I want to cry for this unlucky little one in my belly who hasn't even been born yet.
You said unlucky little one? A1, help me up. Quick, put me down. I can still live. I will live.
Good. Live. We'll both live.
He's lying with his body. How could he just say he'll live? Du Ruolin eventually lived to 37. The doctor said, given his condition, to have made it this far is already a rare miracle in this world. Before he passed, he had our son study under a great scholar. And before the emperor, he secured for me the title of first-class madam. A1. All these years I've never asked you that question.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I know you won't lie. If there's a next life, would you still be my wife?
I don't have that many fake tears left. Back then, to push him into the imperial exams and a career, I would fake tears to spur him on. Later, to make him hold on until he saw our child grow up, I squeezed out a few more.
A1. A1. You haven't answered me. Say there's a next life. I want to hear it, even if you're lying to me.
Why would I lie to you? In this life I've been stuck with you, this sickly man, for so many years. Who else could I marry but you?
Good. Then I'll wait for you at the bridge of helplessness.
This time, he's really gone. Du Ruolin, you win.
Mother, those restless concubines in the clan I have, as you instructed, sent them all to the ancestral hall in our hometown.
In this Du family, as long as I still have breath, no one will touch a single bit of what your father left behind. I just don't want your father to laugh at me in the afterlife for not even being able to protect the family. Madam, the wind is picking up. Let's go back, you tell me. My father said he loved my mother to death, but then turned around and kept a mistress. Huo Yan said he loved me more than life, yet he wanted me to be his concubine. Madam, it's been so many years. Please don't bring it up anymore. At this age, I finally understand. I don't know either whether what I felt for Du Ruolin was love, that pale, gloomy young man. But I didn't lie. Du Ruolin, if there's a next life, I truly am willing to marry you again.